Well, I don't know if I've seen such a dramatic turnaround in such a short time as a coach of any team I've had, to be honest with you. It's about as disappointing as about as disappointing loss as I've ever had. In the way we reacted to the zone and to the press with the turnovers. But again, a lot of it went to Iowa. You know, they didn't panic. They stayed. You know, they made the switch defensively, and we didn't respond. We didn't make obviously we didn't make the coaching moves to get our guys in the right spot to do the things they had to do, and consequently we turned it over, made bad plays. So, any questions?
Coach, you had Mbakwe going early in the first 8 minutes, but then after that he kind of disappeared from the game a bit. What happened to him?
Well, he missed free throws, missed baskets inside. I don't know what else to tell you.
With Andre, you know, he got into foul trouble when he got back in the second half. It seemed like he wasn't the same.
No. Well, he's having trouble defending people off the dribble. That was our problem with Rodney. Aaron White was just going by us like we weren't there. So it was very little defense being played. Once they started to come back and take us off the dribble, but that's been our problem a lot this year.
When you practice the zone, and I mean, when you guys simulate it, do you feel like you do a good job of that? Did you feel like you guys were prepared coming in for the zone?
Yeah, we did a good job. I mean, some things yesterday where we just shelled and played against the press. But it's a different story. You know, they do a good job in it. They're very aggressive and very physical. And it boils down to the basic fundamentals of coming to meet passes. And, you know, or just not being in a hurry, being more patient. So, you know, we do the normal things we do with any team, you know, as you prepare. You know, and Elliot Elias is our best player versus his own, because he's willing to pass it. He's willing to get in the gap. You know, we had some opportunities, and we beat it a couple times and got our shot block at the rim, and they were pretty much intimidated after that. And you know, I think that's you know, we work on it. We play 2-3. We play a 3-2. We press. So, what to say?
Do you feel that the press coach took away your aggressiveness, and then that carried over to your half court the way you were attacking?
Absolutely, absolutely. It slowed us down, made us have to think, made us have to take more time. So now we're at the end of the, you know, now we're rushing at the end of the shot clock and taking a bad shot. I thought, you know, we said at halftime we need to get the ball inside. And we did. We did some good. Trevor got it inside a couple times, but we didn't. You know, we couldn't finish. We got fouled. We didn't finish. And all of a sudden, you get a little more. All of a sudden, you get a little tight. You become a little hesitant, and this is the result.
With Rodney not playing the second half, is it still the shoulder bothering him?
Yes. He just not himself. I don't know whether he got hit on it or what, but he just didn't seem to have any, you know, much in his tank. And, you know, he's a guy playing one arm, and I don't want to hurt him any worse than he already is hurt.
You obviously saw how dangerous Iowa could be when he had him up there. Did you ever get the sense that they could play as well as they did for about 30 minutes today?
Yeah, well, yeah, anybody can play well, you know, if you don't give them the ball 17 times. If you don't take good shots. You don't play with patience or poise. But, you know, they still made the shots, and they shot it extremely well, 61% in the second half. And didn't miss a three in the second half, and were they just shot the ball well. And that, when you combine that with our lack of execution, this is what happens. They played extremely well.
Do you feel like the guys started to panic at all down the stretch when they weren't able to get anything against the zone?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they were don't give it to me, it's like a hot potato. You want to get it to somebody else try it. That's what it became. And, you know, we have a pretty we try to get organized and run certain offenses against certain zones. And it was, as I said, it was a 1-2-2, or it was a 2-3, and basically in any zone you just have to pick and pull, gap penetration, inside out. It's not hard. Screen the zone, screen and post, you know, and then when you miss some of those shots or drive it in there, because we had a couple lanes right in front of our bench, and they did a great job getting the block and getting the stop. And, you know, when you go in there, you got to find the open man. And I thought we did a poor job of trying to find, you know, when I drive and somebody rotates over, somebody else is open. Usually, you got to find it.
Would you tell them after this game? I mean, the Wisconsin one was so big.
I was just disappointed. I found how it was embarrassing. It really is. We had never seen a zone. Like we never practiced against it. So I don't know what to tell them. You know, and then we got up a lot of shots yesterday. And we were up 16. I learned to play with the lead, but we've had trouble with that all year long. You know, we really have gotten off to good starts in a lot of games, whether it's home, on the road, and just haven't been able to sustain our focus and our concentration. Okay, thank you.